Hi guys, in this particular video we are going to cover 5 MCQs on securities market, and the topic for this particular video is going to be SEBI bankers to issue regulations. So we are going to discuss 5 important MCQs with regard to these very important regulations of SEBI, which are going to be relevant for our upcoming SEBI Grade A examination. So friends, we have been working in this direction for a while now, and we have been blessed with some of the very amazing results. In RBI Grade B 2017, 27 of our students, they made it to the final list, and in NABARD Grade A 2018, 26 of our students, they got it into the final list, and in RBI Grade B 2018, we have got a very amazing response, and the final result is still awaited. Now before directly jumping onto the questions, let me quickly tell you about the courses which we are presently running for SEBI Grade A 2018. So we are offering these courses. You can avail the course for Security Market Phase 1 and Phase 2, or you can also choose the Phase 1 mock test along with this Securities Market course, and there is this full course for Phase 1 and Phase 2 of the SEBI Grade A. So you can choose as per your requirement, and also you can avail attractive discounts by using the codes given below. Now, in order to channelize your preparation in a better way, and in order to prepare you for all the related competitive examinations in one go, we are also providing some combo courses for SEBI, RBI and NABARD. So you can choose the combo courses also if you are preparing for all these examinations. Again, you can avail discounts by using the discount codes mentioned here. So friends, let's start with the first question. SEBI bankers to an issue regulations which are currently in force, they were issued in. Options are 1992, 1994, 1996, 2000 or none of the above. So friends, if we talk about the SEBI bankers to an issue regulations, then they were notified way back in 1994. So this snapshot has been taken from the notification itself, which says that these regulations, they were published by SEBI in the official Gazette of India on 14th of July 1994, and the regulations, they were named as Securities and Exchange Board of India Bankers to an Issue Regulations of 1994. So we have to remember here that these regulations, they are not something which is very new. They are around 25 years old, and they were issued way back in 1994. So friends, now we can easily handle this question that the SEBI bankers to an issue regulations which are currently in force, they were issued way back in 1994. So the correct answer here is going to be option number B. Now let's move to the next question. An application to the board to act as a banker to an issue can be made by. So if you have to become a banker to an issue, then the application can be made in this context by which of the following? Scheduled bank, non-scheduled bank, non-banking financial companies, public financial institutions, or none of the above. So friends, if we talk about getting registration as a banker to an issue, then in this case application can be made by scheduled bank. So the scheduled banks, they are entitled to make application for granting of the certificate of registration as a banker to an issue. So here we have to remember that scheduled banks, they become bankers to issue. Now this application, if we talk something more about that, then this application has to be made to the SEBI board in form number A, and SEBI board is going to satisfy itself whether the applicant is complying with all the eligibility criteria, conditions, etc., which has been specified in the regulations. And after examining the eligibility criteria, the SEBI is going to send an intimation to the applicant, and this intimation is usually sent within 1 month of such satisfaction that okay, you are found eligible for the grant of certificate and you are being granted this certificate in form number B. So guys, now we can easily answer this question that an application to the board to act as a banker to an issue can be made by a scheduled bank. So the answer is going to be option number A. Now the next question is, compliance officer appointed by banker to an issue for monitoring the compliance of the Act, rules and regulations, notification, guidelines, instructions, etc. issued by the SEBI board shall furnish his findings to. Options are SEBI, RBI, Banking Ombudsman, CBI, or none of the above. So this concept of compliance officer is pretty much there in all of the regulations, and there are some aspects which we must be aware about the regulations concerning the compliance officer. So if we talk about the appointment of compliance officer, then like all other intermediaries, every banker to an issue is also required to appoint a compliance officer, so that this person would monitor the compliance of this banker to an issue with regard to SEBI Act rules, regulations, notifications, guidelines, instructions, etc., which are issued by the SEBI or by the central government. And this is also going to concern itself with the redressal of investors' grievances. And with regard to the reporting of the compliance officer, this is very important that the compliance officer shall immediately and independently report to the board, that is SEBI board, any non-compliance which is observed by him. So friends, now we can easily handle this question that the compliance officer is going to monitor the compliance and is going to furnish his findings to the SEBI. So the correct answer here is going to be option number A. Next question, banker to an issue shall. Options are: make all efforts to protect the interest of investors and observe high standards of integrity and fairness in the conduct of its business. At all times exercise due diligence, ensure proper care and exercise independent professional judgment. Not at any time act in collusion with other intermediaries or the issuer in any manner that is detrimental to the investor. All of the above or none of the above. So this question is basically about the code of conduct of a banker to an issue. So if we take a look at the main points with regard to code of conduct for a banker to an issue, then a banker to an issue is required to make all the efforts in order to protect the interest of investors and is required to observe high standards of integrity and fairness in conducting its business. Further, a banker to an issue has to exercise due diligence, proper care and independent professional judgment in doing his work properly. A banker to an issue shall not at any time act in collusion with other intermediaries or the issuer in a manner that is detrimental to the investor. A banker to an issue shall be prompt in disbursing dividends, interest or any other amount which is received or collected by him on behalf of his clients. A banker to an issue shall not disclose to anyone in any way any confidential information about its clients. A banker to an issue shall not make any false statement or suppress any material fact with regard to any information or report which is to be furnished to the SEBI board. So friends, now we can easily answer this question that a banker to an issue has to observe all these. Observe high standards of integrity, proper care, not act in collusion with other intermediaries. So all this has to be done. So the correct answer here is going to be option number D, that is all of the above. Next question, which of the following activities would not be performed by bankers to an issue? Options are: acceptance of application and application monies, acceptance of allotment or call monies, refund of application monies, payment of dividend, or all of the above are performed by bankers to an issue. So this question is basically asking about the works which are done by bankers to an issue. So if you look at the meaning of banker to an issue as specified in the SEBI regulations pertaining to them, then as per the regulations, banker to an issue means a scheduled bank which is carrying on all or any of the following activities. So these activities, they are: acceptance of application and application monies, acceptance of allotment or call monies, refund of application monies, payment of dividend or interest warrants. So all these activities, they are affiliated to role of banker to an issue. So now friends, we can easily answer this question that all of these activities, they are performed by bankers to an issue. So the answer here is going to be option number E. So friends, this was all about our discussion on some of the very important MCQs pertaining to the securities market. And if you have any query or you wish to know more about our courses, you can visit our website, which is www.edutap.co.in, or you can drop us a mail at hello@edutap.co.in, or you can call us at 8146207241. So friends, if you found this video useful, please like the same, share it with your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you wish to get regular updates on Telegram, You can subscribe to our Telegram channel, the link of which is given here as well as in the description to this particular video. And subscribing to our Telegram channel is also going to help you fetch the PDFs of all the discussions which we are doing on YouTube. So thank you friends.